Smoke billowed out from between the doors, setting off the alarm in Kalia's chest. She pressed herself against the cool stone wall, the rough surface digging into her arms as she peered around the corner. There was still time. She could get out, escape the city, flee to one of the other settlements where the scrolls would be safe. It was a dream job for any young scholar, but she'd been caught up in something much bigger than herself. A plot to steal the most dangerous scrolls in the library's possession before the scrolls fell into the hands of the Roman Empire. But no, she couldn't do that, not when she'd come so close. The answer, of course, was that she wasn't moving them, she was copying them. Every night, Kalia would sneak into the restricted section of the library, the one with the scrolls that were banned by the Roman emperor. Just a little longer, Kalia thought, just a little longer and she would be out of here. She had to get out. The pouch at her waist, heavy with copied scrolls, threatened to pull her down. She pushed herself up, scrambling onto all fours and pushing open the wooden door. She needed a plan, and she needed it fast. Because hidden in the stacks of the great library of Alexandria, the secret history of the world was waiting to be uncovered. Her eyes darted around the room, taking in the tall shelves packed with scrolls. What if she hid in one of these? She'd seen mice and lizards dart in and out of the stacks before. It was cramped and dark, but it might just work. Scrolls containing knowledge that could change the world forever. And she would copy down their contents onto smaller, more portable scrolls, hiding those in her cloak and taking them to a secret location where she and her fellow scholars could preserve them. Soldiers, the soldiers were coming this way. She had to hide. Her fingers tightened around the small leather pouch at her waist, the weight of it a comforting presence. For weeks, Kalia had been working in the great library of Alexandria, cataloging and preserving the ancient scrolls. She wriggled through, feeling the rough wood scrape against her arms and neck, ignoring the sting of pain as she pressed herself into the tight space. And though the plan had been working, the Romans had obviously caught on. Now they were coming for her, but how could one woman move hundreds of priceless artifacts? It was dangerous, secretive work, but someone had to do it. She took a deep breath, trying to calm the frantic beating of her heart. As the soldiers entered the room, Kalia slipped behind a shelf, her fingers finding a small crack in the packed earth floorboards. The soldiers shouted and screamed as they searched, their voices echoing through the chamber. She didn't know what lay beyond it, but she had to get out. She had to get away.